We all know where I'm coming from, folks. Yep. Thursday night. It's going to be all right. Should be busy. Somewhat busy. We'll see. I haven't driven down the strip today, so might be dead, might be busy. But as we start this walk, just wanted to say some special thanks. Brooklyn John Fremont, thanks for the 6 tips. Gerardo, thanks for the tip. Same thing with you, Mr. Faulkner. And of course, Canuck Mike, thanks for the 3 tips, folks. Very much appreciated. It looks like we're here at Treasure Island. This used to be Malena's Frozen Yogurt. Looks like it's going to be a tattoo, piercing, and jewelry location now. I'm sure you guys are wondering, I wanted to make a walk on Fremont during the day, but time just got away from me. So this is first walk of the weekend. As we start this puppy, we're going to have a little bit of wind, so it's not super hot. It's only 96 Fahrenheit, which '96 is 35 Celsius, so 96 Fahrenheit, 35 Celsius, folks. Do want to say some other important announcements. This may or may not. Well, I'm trying to do 2 strip walks back to back, like I try and do Thursday nights. But I wanted to say these may be the only strip walks this weekend. I know my strip walkers are like, what the damn hell, man? But let me explain. So, you know, I walk Fremont Street. I'll walk the strip. Sometimes I'll walk a mall or something different. Do a drive here and there. Not too often. Just, you know, mix it up here and there. But I do want to say there is, like I said, a little bit of change, because on Saturday night I might get to walk a little bit. We'll see. I might get a little walk. Kind of depends. So depending on that being the plan as far as right now goes, I'm going to try and do some walks here, back to back on the strip, hopefully. Like I said, mostly inside. Then after that, hopefully, like I said, stress hopefully, I'm going to go ahead. Oh, that's a perfect punting opportunity. Is that a cowboy star I see right there? And someone said I was rude. Oh my God. Oh my God. Can you believe it? Anyways. So after these walks, well, I hope, because there is some wind out here. It's about 13 miles an hour. But right now, it doesn't seem to be bad. When I was more downtown area, there's a little bit of wind. Anyways, you'll feel a little bit of wind here and there. But the important thing is, hopefully get a couple walks here on the strip, and then hopefully get a couple walks on the Fremont for Thursday night. And then I know you strip walkers are going to be like, oh my God, I'm sure Jay's like, come on, man. You're just trying to get me to find girls wearing Jordans or wearing Taylor Swift shirts, man. So Friday, the plan, at least as far as right now goes, instead of doing walks on the strip and walks on Fremont, probably just going to do walks on Fremont, probably just at night as far as right now goes. That lady's smart. She got an umbrella, but she doesn't have it deployed. Maybe she's half smart. Anyways, So that's kind of the plan for Friday. And I usually don't announce the plans, you already know that. But today I felt like maybe I'll announce it. What the hell? And then on Saturday, like I said, I'm hoping to get a little bit of walk time in allowed. I'll just walk the strip, which will probably be, depending on the weather, because it's supposed to go back up over 100. I know Canuck Mike's like, oh my God, my dream. Oh my God, it's over 100. I know. Listen, I don't blame you. The only thing that's bad about when it goes over 100 is walking during the daytime. It's a little bit of a warm experiment, we'll call it. Now I know, David G, you're probably looking ahead. You're like, oh, there are some clouds over there. They're kind of gray. You got some clouds over there. They're kind of gray. And then behind us, we got some more clouds over there. So, because the weather forecasters know about as much as, well, I don't know, nobody or anybody who hasn't been trained whatsoever and just stands behind a green screen and goes, over here, there, Jerry, we're going to have some blue skies and 90 degrees Fahrenheit. It's going to be a UV index of 3, so be careful because you burn in like 4 minutes. They say today and tomorrow are supposedly monsoon type moisture and weather, because we're here on July 17th and we're under 100. So look at this, no one here for Uber Lyft pickup, huh? Or Macy's curbside pickup. So, Elevator family, I don't think you'll make it down to Macy's. I don't know, you've never mentioned fashion show, but for the record, that button doesn't work. Now, Kathy in Pasadena, I do have some news for you. Not good news, though. I think we go this way. Heck, I don't even know which way to go. This area looks different. Usually I come in. Oh, I see. They got some work going on there. So Kathy, Hank Diaz, I do have news for you. But Kathy, I do want to say, I'm sure you're wondering about the fan, neck fan. So, I'm not alleging this, but I'm just putting it out there because, what the hell, why not put it out there? Mainly because it didn't come from my brain, it came from someone else's brain and thought process. So, I bought that neck fan for $60, right? And it said normally $200. So I thought, woo, I'm getting a good deal. Like, they got a new one coming out, so they're just trying to get rid of these ones, blah, 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 right? I messed around with it, tried it a couple times. Both times, didn't blow cold air. And the cooling pads, these metal cooling pads, they only work for about 2 minutes before they stop cooling. That was outside, and it was definitely more than 100 degrees, but like I don't think it was 110 or anything, but it was definitely above 100. So I was like, well, I gave it a few shots. It didn't work whether it was in the sun or not in the sun. I go, it's time to return this puppy, right? So I go to return it, and they're like, oh yeah, because I just wanted to exchange it for one that did its job, right? So they're like, oh, well, what we can do is you can send in the broken one and get your $60 credit, right? And then you can buy the other one, the same one, I should say, I guess you would call it, for the $200. I go, well, how's that fair? Like, I bought it for $60. Why wouldn't you just send me the new one that wasn't broken and wasn't a POS, right? I don't know. Call it common sense. I don't know. Well, I say common sense. Maybe not everybody thinks so. So then I go, no, not going to work. I go, I think I'm going to need to speak to a jefe. So, of course, puts me on hold for a few minutes. And then jefe doesn't come on, but the operator person, call center person comes back, says, oh, you know, I was able to speak to my supervisor, and my supervisor said, what we can do is we can go ahead and you can buy it at the 200, right? And then we can give you a credit of like the difference of basically like $140, right? I'm like, so I'm spending $200 at Amazon when I should only be spending $60. I'm like, this sounds like a pile of shit. I mean, let's be honest. It is a pile of crap. Now then I'd have to buy $140 worth of crap at Amazon. So, what if I don't want to buy anything at Amazon for a year? Now I got a $140 credit. Anyways, I send it on in. I don't know if they've received it yet. I haven't checked my UPS label. And then I'm going to say, what do you call it? I'm going to say maybe a couple days after I sent the package in, right? I go to Amazon's website, and guess what? Now it's $60 again. I'm like, oh my God, these guys. So that's the story, right? Now, the question is this. I'm going to need your folks' opinion after this long-winded story that could have been about 30 seconds, right? Do you guys think that the $60 one that they sent me was nothing more than a return, a piece of junk that had obviously been used and returned by somebody else that said, oh, this thing's a piece of junk? And then when they put it back as 200, it was like, oh damn, these are like the good ones. You know what I mean? That haven't been returned and don't have any problems. And then how it went back to the 60 were those junky ones. Once again, I'm not saying I was. I'm just saying, what do you guys think as far as a possibility of that being? Or am I crazy? Or is that one giant, great, crazy conspiracy, Eric? Oh my God, you're a nutcase, dude. Anyways, let me know, what do you think? Like I said, I could be crazy, or maybe I'm crazy like a fox. Probably crazy like a fox. You know what? I think I went out the damn wrong place. That's okay. We're going to cook out here. We're going to cook Phil style. We're going to be low and slow. They're going to put some wood underneath us, and cook us real nice. But there's your potential monsoon weather. I got a update on my phone before I started. When I checked the weather channel, I guess is what you would call it. And it said flash flooding until 8 p.m. possible. Shoot. You might be out there and flash flooding. You're like, what? You've seen it all in the news very recently. But nothing that big and that tragic happened out here. But we do get flash floods out here, so when you're out here, pay attention. If some type of warning comes on that there's a potential for flash flood. Like I said, doesn't necessarily mean it's going to happen. Sometimes it's just ugly and it's just humid in the air, and it's not the nice, sexy dryness that my buddy Canuck Mike craves. But sometimes it's like, oh crap, there's some water out here. It'll pour hard for 10 or 15 minutes in a certain area and boom. Like, and when was it? I think maybe a month ago or so. I don't know. Within the last month, we'll say. I was out in Henderson, which is a suburb, southeast part of Vegas. It's its own city, but it's kind of like Los Angeles, Ricky, and Kathy and Pasadena. You know how it's like one big concrete area, but then you have different cities in that area. And damn, they had some flash flooding there. It rained pretty damn hard. I pulled over on the side of the road, well, actually into a parking lot, probably for a good 15, 20 minutes. Let the rain and the clouds do its thing. And then once it was done, then I was like, okay, time to move on. And then, of course, I think it was Boulder Highway. They had some nice river going there. Nothing super bad, but, you know, you wouldn't think that, I don't know, you see some water and you're like, oh, it's not that bad, it's just water. Oh, man, that stuff moves fast and it's powerful. So, just be careful out there. Right, Jackie, in Southeast Texas? Yvonne out in Midland/Odessa. You gotta be careful. Paul Pedota Jr., we're going to try and hit the Venetian on this walk. Probably won't hit it on walk 2, once again assuming that there is a walk 2. Which right now, yes, it is a little humid outside, without a doubt. But that breeze kind of makes it feel okay. Not great, but okay. Hopefully the audio isn't too jacked up for you folks there. We usually walk inside the mall, but I figured with the temperature that we have today, I'm like, you know what? It's not great, I ain't gonna lie, but if it was its usual at this point, maybe 100 to 108, I'd be like, oh hell no, I ain't gonna walk in that heat. It's gonna be 100% almost inside. Today we can probably be maybe 70% inside. That's what I'm thinking. I don't know. We'll have to see. Only time will tell. We're gonna see if Kenzo's out on Fremont. Aki. Fountain Blue, buddy, Fountain Blue, it's calling you. Roro, I'm going to give you a heads up that we're probably not going to see your goddess on this walk, buddy. In fact, I don't even know if we'll see any entertainers on this walk, for that matter. Now, we are walking and talking. So we're going to do a little walk and talk. We got some news stories here. Now this news story is going to be a quick one, and I don't believe I remembered it. But as you can see, from here to Resorts World to across the street at Wynn and Encore, more so Encore. Man, it's like a flat piece of land. Like, let's buy some acres and build something. But how'd that come about? What the heck is this kid talking about? He is one demented kid, Jersey Dave. 125-pound carts. Come on, man. Come on. Not even Phil, who thinks the Dallas Cowboys are going to win every year, believes your story, man. Anyways, why am I pointed at this area and talking about it like a weirdo? Even that guy turned around and was like, what the hell's wrong with that dude behind me? This area here, to our left, was where a hotel once known as the New Frontier was located, folks. Now, it's gone. Now that would be an easy start and finish to the story. But I'm going to add a little extra layer. Not much of a layer, but still, an extra layer. Back on July 16th, 2007. Chihuahua, this paper doesn't want to cooperate. The Frontier closed for good at midnight. And that's, like I said, what was right here. Imploded it. At one time, or I guess at one point, they were like, hey, we're going to make this puppy a San Francisco themed resort. And guess what? That never happened. Our friend the recession monster came and kicked all of us, well, maybe not all of us, but most of us probably in the nuts. Lady, that's a stop sign, dude. Did you know that? Am I blind? It says stop on the other side. Oh boy. Sometimes you can't make this up, people. And that's why I always tell you, when you're walking, even if you have the yay for the crosswalk, the green, the walk guy, whatever you want to call it, pay attention, because we have folks like that still go through the stop sign and off in La La Land. So I think we're going to kind of run this walk. Remember how I walked, I don't know if it was last week or the week before. I walked over to, we're going to get up on the curb because we've got some vehicles coming at us. Remember how I walked to Mandalay Bay, took a break there, and then walked back to, I think I was at Caesars. Walked to Caesars. I think we're going to kind of mirror that type of walk here. We're going to start here at the Treasure Island, like we already started, I should say. And then from there, we're going to kind of walk a little bit north. Don't get excited, Phil. Peter Wilkes is making fun of you right now. And then we'll head south. We're not going to go back here, but this says Win West Retrieval. So I'm thinking Win must keep stuff over here. Security there. They're there to make sure that you don't do anything crazy or wild and try and get in there. Whoopsie. Now we got the walk. Now we got the do not walk. We'll just go this way. I was going to walk inside the one and only Win, but we'll get there in just a second. We're in no rush. But that's kind of what I'm thinking we're going to do. Walk about an hour and a half wherever we are, just kind of plop it down, get a little break in, charge up our battery handle, and then continue the walk. It is nice to have cloud cover, I'm not going to lie, in the cooler temperatures. The humidity makes you sweat a little bit more, which is okay. It's always good to get rid of those toxins that are in your body, sweating them out. Right, Jersey Dave? 125-pound carts on sand. Come on, man. I need someone to take a video, Jersey Dave, of you and then post it on your YouTube, buddy. I'm just kidding. Ugly, ugly. All right, folks, we'll get you a story since we're here. I don't know if I'm going to get through all the stories here today during the first walk or not, but we'll see. So, you guys will probably have to do more research on this than me. Not on this story, but on another story revolving around the big, beautiful bill and taxes and winnings and all that good stuff. But I want to let you know that I guess poker players, when they go to cash out their poker chips, Caesars, MGM, and this wind blows. There we go. Now we got the walk. Win. Who else? Those are the three that they named here. They're going to only cash out poker chips from their properties. I guess there was a pre-existing arrangement. Oh, that lady's not supposed to turn. We better call up somebody. Anyways, I guess they had a pre-existing arrangement between the casinos that they would basically accept poker chips from the other gambling locations for poker players, okay? The change at Caesars and MGM, it's already taking effect as of today, Thursday, July 17th. Now, I guess the Win and Encore, same thing. You can only cash out their chips at their properties. Venetian and Palazzo, they're going to be updating their policy. There we go. There's our thumbnail. Why would we have any hotties? Let's just put some butterflies. Oh, I'm dying right now inside, Phil. This is why we don't come north, buddy. It kills us. It breaks us. Rick A's like, oh, I'm dying right now. I'm dying. Anyways. Caesars. I guess, well, let me get through the door here, and then we'll chat more. And I can't even open the door. Jersey Dave, where are you, buddy? I need your assistance. Ooh, it's nice and cool in here. Anyways, Caesars only operates three poker rooms. And those poker chips are only able to be redeemed. Uh-oh. Well, we're gonna take a break. You guys saw my cheat notes, dang it. MGM says you can redeem their poker chips at other MGM properties. There are 11. Now this place seems pretty quiet. I mean, I know that it's only like 6 o'clock, but wow. I guess overall on the strip there are 11 poker rooms. Aria, Bellagio, Caesars Palace, Horseshoe, Mandalay Bay, MGM, Planet Hollywood, Resorts World, Sahara, Venetian, and Wynn. Wow, look. Maybe that should be my thumbnail, huh? Vegas, what's going on? For real, it is pretty damn quiet in here. We're here at the Encore, Scotty. Pretty quiet, huh? But, and it's, like I said, I don't know what video, but I think Jersey Dave and I were commenting on it. Couple things, like I said before, life is filled with cycles. You have ups and downs. That's everything, I think. Sometimes times are excelente, other times, not so good. Just surviving. Just kind of depends. Oh, look, there are actual people at the pool here. Now this here is the Encore pool. Few people. I don't blame them. I would be in the pool for sure. What's powering me on this walk? Not a whole lot. A little nectarine and a piece of cake. Not the healthiest of things that you should be taking before a walk, but whatever. That's what was there. That's what you take. You're like, where do we go? Do we go in here? Gerardo, thanks for answering the roll call, buddy. Good to hear from you. Tony G, what's up with you, man? I bet you're nice and cool where you're at. Whew. Although, like I said, temperature right now, not bad. Humidity, not a friend. But it could be worse. That is for sure. So it's really not bad. Elevator family, as I record this, well, by the time that plays, you'll already probably be here in Vegas.
Okay, that explains a lot of
Man, I was going to say, I'm going to turn this way. And look how empty this place is, huh? Ain't nobody, this whole set of tables, not a soul. Not even a table open down there, huh? Just like the Bellagio, they got the very nice garden in here. Fresh flowers. Smells so nice. Woo. Uh-oh. They're getting their, I think their parents there. Got a good little photo for them. Look at this guy. He got a doggy dog with him.
His brother.
She had to let herself in. It's so quiet. It's like empty. A couple weekends ago, remember this place was just packed. Now it's like a ghost town. Every time I walk past these fancy places, I always think of Kathy Kroll. Because you always tell me, hey buddy, why don't you do window shopping? You gotta tell these folks to put the price tags on their stuff. Then I can do it. Ah! Oh boy. We're getting ready to go outside. Say a prayer. Just kidding. Ray Ray, it's waterfall time, buddy. I'm gonna tell this lady, look at this. He got such a good photo of you, and she's like, no, not acceptable. Oh, not quite. We got to retake the photo. What do you think, Ray Ray? Oh, now she's got to hold her bag. So now it's like, oh, I gotta look good. All right, folks, let's go. We're not going to stay for the conclusion of the photo. I know you guys are all sad, like, oh man, we wanted to see if it came out good. I'm going to go ahead and give you a little heads up. Even if it comes out good, then move on. If it doesn't, cha-ching, retake. David G. This is how fast the clouds move out here. Like I said, it's about a 13-mile-an-hour breeze here. Or gusts to 13, whatever. Remember when we came out, there was no sun? There was sun basically around us and everything. Now look at this. Now you look south, look at that ugliness. Chris Campbell, there we go, buddy. One of these days we'll walk by the sphere. Actually, oh shit. You know what, buddy? Let's do it. We got some cloud cover. Whew. I hope I don't die out here. You know what? That's gonna be wild if I go out there that far. With those clouds. Let's not take a chance. Sorry, Chris Campbell. I was gonna take a chance, but I'm looking at those clouds and they're coming towards us. I don't want to be out here and I get caught and it's raining because, well, I do not have an umbrella or a jacket or anything with me, buddy. So, sorry. Sorry I forgot your hopes up, man. But usually the afternoon is when we get the monsoons out here. I know, you guys are going to be like, but it's early evening, Eric. It's like 6 something. Yes, you're right. But There's not going to be anywhere to hide if you look down this way. There's nowhere to hide, so we won't go that way today.
Oh yeah. 702-421.
Grand Canal looks like they're doing some work here. They got the scaffolding up. It's oh, how about this? This is fancy. They even covered the scaffolding area. Papadota Jr., I see why you stay here, buddy. Talk about fancy. Oh, excuse me. We'll go up. They were asking where something was. Thankfully, they didn't say, Eric, will you be our tour guide? I'd be like, oh boy, you got the wrong fool. Getting back to my continued theory, which I brought up before, how the economy, like everything else, operates in cycles. Like if you're if you like girls and you start dating one, you know, it's like, and then after a while, it kind of maybe levels off and just maintains that if you get married. You know what I mean? You still love them, still excited, but it's not that same, like, newness factor. Kind of like when you get a car, right? Phil got his, I think your blue Denali came first, but I could be wrong. I think, Phil, your blue Denali came first, right? And you got that puppy and you were in love with it. I'm sure you were telling it, whispering sweet nothings to it at night, and park it in the garage and you'd be like, oh, good night, Denali Daryl. I'll see you tomorrow. And after a while, you know, usually you lose some, loses its luster a little bit. So that's one thing. As far as the economic cycle goes, because I told you when I went to Utah and how the lady said at the front desk, during the week, business is quiet. Weekend, busy like usual, compared to summer last year, summer this year. But, you know, I was kind of going through my emails and looking around, and I was like, you know, I think I have more evidence of it kind of slowing down for this summer. And this is a Backstreet Boys terminal. I know, Ray, you're excited. I'm just kidding, Ray. But when I was looking through my emails, you know, I kind of noticed, I don't know if I brought it up before, but some of the hotel chains were sending out deals And they usually don't send out deals during the summertime because that's when pretty much everyone travels. Because not everyone, but a lot of people, because the kids are out of school. So now you got time to go here and go there and check things out and all that. So I was looking, and I don't get any credit for this. I'm not putting any links below or any stuff like that. But like choice hotels, like I think they had stay twice, I don't know, whatever, from now to Labor Day or something like that. It's usually Labor Day signals the end of the summer travel season. I think you got enough points that were equivalent to like a $50 gift card, right? And then you had Wyndham, and they were, what were they? Stay 2 nights, get 7,500 bonus points. I don't remember what 3 nights was, but 4 nights I think was 15,000 bonus points, right? And then someone else had a travel deal for this summer. I don't remember who it was, but the trying to think, travel deal. The Marriott, which it was in January, they came out with a deal where they would double your qualifying nights to get you to higher status. So like if you stayed 5 nights, you got credit for 10 nights. That's what they did for their promotion. But that was, I think, just January through, I want to say like April, beginning of April, end of April, something like that. So anyways, that's my point. That little chains or hotel in general, hospitality, seems like they're offering summer promotions, and that's not the usual. As evidence that it's not just softening here in Vegas, but softening everywhere. I did not, though, in all fairness. I didn't do anything like go and try and listening to their earnings calls or any crap like that, because, well, whatever happens, I don't have enough money to book millions of room nights to get their occupancy to 100. So little guys like us, we just gotta roll with the flow, whatever it is. Man, we're in trouble though, huh? We got no thumbs so far. But it has been really nice to cruise around in this nice air-conditioned environment, I can tell you that much. Oh, we'll go down this way. We'll see what we can get ourselves into trouble for. I do want to say thank you for continuing to comment, like, share, subscribe, watch. I appreciate it, folks, very much. We're almost to 1,300 subscribers. Whoa, that could be our thumbnail if those two would, we're not going to catch up to them. Oh well. But whew, that was a tight one, huh? I know you guys are like, what are you talking about? The two security guards walking straight towards us and then the two walking past us. I never know what the policies are, so I'm just like, yeah, whatever. We're just walking and talking. Not quite our thumb. And folks, guess where we're going? Outside. Hopefully it doesn't rain on us. If it does, my vlogging career might just end. Oh man, what the hell? What the hell? Look at those clouds, people. Tell me they don't look uglier than the Cowboys being up like, I don't even know, 42-0 on some team with 3 minutes left, huh? And the Cowboys thinking that other team can't make a comeback. Oh, man, Phil. Jay's like, Jay, Nick's soccer dad, John and Nancy, you're like, if the Bears were up 42-0, they could really somehow lose a game with 3 minutes left. Home field, snowing all over. Don't worry, the three of you, I feel your pain. I'm sure the Dolphins could screw it up too, so. Now we're gonna go because no one's here. Now we're not gonna go across here. We probably could, but it's not an emergency. There's nothing major going on. If it was raining, I'd be running back into the Venetian. See, these people aren't paying attention, and now it's like, hey, see, they should toot their horn. Hey, it's okay. Toot your horn, buddy. Let them know you're the 4,000 pound behemoth. Not a maybe 150 pound sopping wet, buddy. Of course, Dudley, we're not referring to the one and only Sebastian Janikowski, because let's face it, I think there were times that guy might have weighed more than linebackers on most NFL teams. That dude was a big dude. Hell of a kicker. Look at this genius. Let me ride my scooter on Las Vegas Boulevard, huh? Normally, I would have started off at Caesars and kind of made a roundabout and then taken a break around Caesars, but like I said, I think we're just going to make this one straight walk, kind of all around, whatever. And then after that, do a second half. Uh-oh. I'm going to say with this weather, we're probably going to see more action on Fremont than we are here on the Strip. Because I don't think the ladies will be, or any of the entertainers, will want to be out here with that ugliness potentially raining down upon them. Now sometimes it's just ugly. Fail, 12 o'clock, fail. Ding, 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 ding. Because sometimes, like, I think it was 2 or 3 summers ago, I think for about a month straight, I think it was about the entire month of August, not joking either, in the afternoon it was overcast like this. It was pretty close to a month straight.
Or video poker game. Increase the odds. Use your club card while playing.
It was not fun.
And should you lose, we will help your odds by immediately reimbursing your club account with $20 in player payback free play credits.
Now I see the kid over there hitting the button for the walk. So we're just gonna stop here and wait for it to say walk, sucker. First these cars are coming at us, they'll stop. Then after that, the folks over there, they'll stop. Anyways, let's see what we got for news stories for you folks. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we're going to get through all the news on this walk, I think. Because I really only have one big story left, and then 1, 2, 3 little stories, like a sentence or 2. For those of you SRT cousin that pay attention to the World Series of Poker, or you like poker, it has been the main event has been decided. You know what I mean? For those of you that have no idea what I'm talking about, they have the World Series of Poker out here in Las Vegas. It lasts probably a good, I don't know, I guess I'm going to say month and a half. There we go. We're going to get the walk here shortly. Those folks couldn't wait to get to the island because it's so exciting. They have many different events, but the main event is the last event in the tournament, and that was decided when Michael Mizrahi did it. He won it all. Pretty good. He's been a poker player, SRT cousin, for quite a long time. I remember, man, I don't even know. I don't know if it was 15, 20 years ago, I'm pretty sure. Then that's when I remember seeing him play poker on TV. Man. They call him the grinder because he just plays and plays and just grinds it out. That's my understanding, at least. But Ronald Crane, you probably know. That name's familiar to you, buddy. The grinder. Anyways, the grinder won it. And it's not often. I think it was his 4th overall bracelet. Because when you win, hold on. When you win the event, whether it be the main event or the, I think, I want to say 20 or maybe 30 other events that they have in terms of tournaments there during the World Series of Poker, you get a bracelet. And that's what those dudes want to win, because you want to be able to have bragging rights, you know, like when your team wins a Super Bowl or whatever, or the Stanley Cup, or the World Cup. You know, you want to be, yes, my beloved Dolphins finally did it. I don't think I'll be able to utter those words before I die, but you get what I'm saying. So, you know what? We don't ever go up to the 3rd floor, so I think today, let's take a hike to the 3rd floor, folks. So anyways, I don't know how much he won. I don't remember. But I want to say at one point, I don't know if that's still the way it is, but I think I remember watching one year, and everyone who made it to that final table, which has 9 players at it, I think it's 9. Oh, don't pay attention to where you're walking, dudes. Oops, wrong way. I gotta go up. I'm so used to going that way, I just normally went that way, dang it. I think every one of them was guaranteed to take home $1 million. It's crazy. Pretty cool, though. Uh-oh, look, what the hell's this? F1 Arcade, opening fall 2025. Scan here to be the first to know more. Uh-oh. Huh. Interesting. F1 Arcade. Like I said, we never come up here. I was wondering what the hell's up here. Wow, I didn't know if Fat Tuesday was up here. Yo, Anthony, in Las Vegas, buddy. What's going on? How you doing? You enjoying the summer heat, buddy? Mike Q. You'll be out here in about 3 months, buddy. Seems like they got a lot of work going on at the Forum shops. They got the F1, they got Lululemon. I don't know, let's see what this is. Roberto Coin. New showroom. I don't even know what that is. Venezia? I don't know. Well, it looks like we got some new things online. Well, not online, but coming online soon. Kind of interesting. I had no idea. Oh, Phil. You got a Cowboys hat, Phil. Oh. Canuck Mike, are you getting violent? Are you about to get violently ill like me? I already know Jackie in Southeast Texas, she's already run into the bathroom, so I'm not even going to say anything. Buddy in Alaska, what's going on, man? Are you enjoying those 19-hour days of sunlight? Woo! Man. What about you, Clayton and Mindy? I figured I'd hear some comments from you, too. I figured with it being summer, July and August, you said were the worst months out there in Ohio. It feels weird walking this way. It looks like someplace Zara is coming soon. Well, it looks like it's going to be a big space too. Multi-story maybe, huh? Or it just might be one story and then just kind of extra room upstairs for storage or nothing. For those of you that chimed in about Apple Park, I very much appreciate it. I had no idea what the hell that was. I'm like, Apple Park? You put your phone in your car and it parks the car for you, or what? Obviously, I'm being like Paris Hilton with that dumb comment, but I really had absolutely no clue what the hell that was. So, thank you. I was going to say, it's funny, we're used to starting over in this area and then walking and ending here. Instead, we're just tourists walking through. Little stingray there. Stay away from that tail. Jane and G. How are my Aussies doing? You doing all right? I know no Fosters, but that's okay. Oh, Canuck Mike, some tats there for you, buddy. Buddy, in Alaska, I'm going to be up there in a month, man. You ready to party?
God's house.
Well, some of the news stories might be on the second walk here, folks. I'm looking and I'm thinking, where I'm going, I'm the only one knowing. What? It is good to meet with you guys when we make it to the when I make it to the premiere. You guys are usually at the premiere. But it's always nice to chit-chat and have a good old time. I feel like a live stream needs to happen here soon. I feel like it needs to be on the Strip because the last one was on Fremont. So. There you go, Dudley. Look, Ricky Martin live in Vegas, buddy. I heard if you have a Mustang EV, you get free tickets, man. What do you think? I know that's what you're coming out here for, buddy. Good news, Canuck Mike. I got my power bank charged up, buddy. All right, folks. We're back. Well, had to make a quick pit stop there. Apparently I have no idea where I'm going. This bar used to be known as Cleopatra's Barge. Ray loved my hooker story from there. But we won't discuss it here. But we'll just say when it was known as Cleopatra's Barge, it was quite the hangout. Look, Phil, there's our Cowboys guy again. If we were going to do a live, we would start it right here with our friend Norma, but she's not here tonight. Not too busy here at Caesars, huh? Wasn't busy at Winter Encore. Not too busy at the Venetian / Palazzo. Treasure Island didn't seem too busy. Oh boy. It is Thursday night, but usually Thursday night we get some momentum going. We get some people out here. But not looking good. What are we gonna do? Nothing. Come on, man. For those of you that are wondering, remember when we started about an hour and a half or so ago? We had sun on us. Now, look at the clouds are coming over us. It's like, whoo, I don't believe it. That guy's car didn't sound too good. There we go. I'm gonna go across here. I think technically this is not supposed to be a sidewalk, but or it's temporarily not a sidewalk. I don't even know. Because usually it's not closed off there. That guy was nice to let me go. There was a SUV behind me there because, like I said, I don't think I'm supposed to be walking there, but who knows, maybe I'm wrong. But now we're gonna go and we're gonna see if we get some hotties. Well, business is picking up a little bit, but it ain't picking up much. We'll see on our second walk. We'll see if we can't get some people out here. Oh, there he goes. Now pull up your pants, buddy. You're lucky you got your shorts on. At least, God willing, those are shorts. Doesn't look like any band here tonight. We're gonna see if we can get our friend here. Uh-oh. I don't know if I got her or if I didn't get her, but oh well. If we didn't get her, maybe we'll get the wind being totally quiet and dead. Now you guys are like, wow, man, you're going. Yeah, we're moving along. But we're going to have to stop for dinner here. What? That's right, it's going to be a dinner break. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. We're in trouble. That guy's looking up in the black hat. Why? A few drops are coming down, people. But nothing major. Nothing that we can't handle. See? Uh-oh. I don't know if you saw that couple, but the lady and the guy put their hand out like, oh no. Were those sprinkles? Uh-oh. Canuck Mike, the Blarney bar is waiting for you. I can't do a Irish accent. But I hear Peter Tatosi is a professional at it. Oh man, come on Peter T. You can do it. Normally I don't stop to have a big on meal and stuff, but since oh look at that Canuck Mike. But since I didn't really have a full-on meal before my walk around 4:35, I'm like, I need to have one because I'll make it through the next walk, the strip. But after that, oh, I don't know. That's going to be a different story. Whew. Please wait to be seated. I don't think you're going to have to wait long because there ain't nobody. Hopefully In-N-Out isn't too jam-packed. If it is, we'll just have to move people. Damn, buddy. No, we ain't gonna move people. I'm not a fighter. I'm a lover. Oh! Well, folks, it's break time. Time to have a little bite to eat. We'll see you later.